Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for a daily Reiki micro session. I do call it a micro session because a normal Reiki session should generally last from 45 minutes to an hour, or possibly even more, just kind of depending what you need. What we're doing is micro because it's only 5 minutes, but even 5 minutes, you should be able to see some kind of improvement. So, what you want to do is you want to set the intention for whatever it is that you would like the Reiki to help you with for this particular micro session. And I'm going to ask the Reiki to help you with whatever it is that you set the intention for. After that, we are going to do 5 minutes of free for all questions, but that will be after the Reiki, and that's where anybody here gets to ask whatever question you might happen to like. You get one question while you're here. So, and that's going to be depending on how many questions I can get to before that 5 minute timer goes off. So, let's just for right now get started with the Reiki. All right, so we're starting Reiki at 1937 here Central Time. That means that we will finish up at 42 after the hour. Diane, hello. Shakoya, hello. Faye, hello. Freeze, hey, hey, hey. Glad to see all of you back in the room. Woot, woot. I am doing fantastic. I'm very happy to have internet set up and rolling. It was supposed to happen Monday, but we're in Mercury retrograde. So it has happened today, which means I am not outside the country in Missouri. I've moved from Colorado to Missouri. And as you can see, the office still looks pretty bare. I'm still getting settled in, but I wanted to come in and talk to my peeps, and then the office will come together as it comes together over time. I do, I do. Bonjour, how are you, Miss Rena? It's awful late where you are, isn't it? Like 1:30 in the morning, 1:40? Oh, thank you for the thumbs ups. I do appreciate the thumbs ups, guys. Thank you so much. So, what are you guys setting your intention for on the Reiki today? Who set an intention and what did you set it for? Do you feel like sharing? If it's not too private? Oh, yeah. That is a sign that I got when I was stationed in Germany in the Air Force. You can't see the top of it, but the top says no smoking and the bottom also says no smoking. It just says it in German. I know. I've been missing all of you. It is so good to be back doing my own thing, living my own life. For restoring eyesight, that's a good one. 239. Oh, you're a little bit further away than I was thinking you are. Okay. All right. That's very cool. Thank you, Shakoya. Oh, Freeze. Still working on that, huh? When you got a dream, you got to keep plugging on till you get there. 8:40 in the morning where you are. It's 7:40 p.m. where I am, or 1940 for those of you who use the 24-hour clock. Oh, very cool, Rena. I'm so glad to hear that. Have you been having fun with it? We've got 2 more minutes of Reiki. Oh, that's a good one. I've had people who had that intention and had like a long session, and their spirit guides came through and they had a conversation with them. And it was way cool, actually. Everybody's Reiki session is always different because we all need different things, even if we're accomplishing the same goals, because we're all different people. I know there's always, always, always good energy in my chat room, isn't there? Very cool, Rena. Yeah, follow that guidance. There's always a reason for it. Gosh, it's so nice to be back with you guys. One more minute of Reiki. Can some of you who are watching this like on a high def monitor, can you tell me if this video is coming through as high def? I have never had to work with satellite before, and I've never worked with this company before. So I'm curious to see. I do remember that. Back home now, huh? How's everything going with your family now that you're back home? I used to be stationed in Germany many, many, many moons ago. In fact, more than 2 decades ago. And one of the souvenirs I brought back was a sign that says no smoking, or in German it says smoking verboten. All you can see is the German wording. See if I can show you the rest. See, that's the rest. It's improving. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so we've gone a minute over on the Reiki. Let's go ahead and wrap that up. And let's begin. Free for all questions and or cards of the day. I don't have my stones out on the desk right now, so we won't do messages just yet. Okay. Let's get right into the first one and let's start the timer. Diane wants to know, does the mortgage company have the mortgage disability form she signed at closing? Are they in possession of that form or even a copy of that form? No. No, they absolutely do not. Yeah. Whoever was handling that form was not good at working with others, let's put it that way. But no, they do not have a copy of that. Freeze, will you get an internship at NBC Sports? Will Freeze get an internship at NBC Sports within the next 6 weeks, let's say? You guys know I do like to have time frames to make my questions more specific. I don't want you to wait until you're 82 for this internship. This is kind of interesting what came up here. Actually, I'm not sure that you do. This is not a yes or a no. It's giving us more information than that. So I want to go through these cards really quickly with you, Freeze. First of all, you got the Four of Mirrors. The Four of Mirrors kind of talks about pity party. So your attitude is already, even though you're saying, what did you say? You're feeling optimistic. There's something going on where you're kind of having a pity party about this. Maybe this is from something before where you didn't get chosen. Not exactly sure. But we have a pity party. But then we have the Three of Scrolls, which shows improving attitude, not focusing on the negative, not focusing on the things that happened before, the disappointments before, starting to focus on other things. We still have the Two of Mirrors. The Two of Mirrors is this is not a mutual attraction situation. And then we have LP, which is the hopeful card. This is the card that says hold out hope. So I'm going to tell you what the last card is, and then I'm going to tell you what I think here. Then we've got the Weaver. All right. This is the Queen of Scrolls and other decks. So when you've got the Weaver and LP together, after you have these other cards, I mean, 2 out of the 3 are kind of not so great. So with the Weaver and LP, I think that something is going on with NBC Sports that leads you to decide that there are things that you can do as an independent contractor, that you don't have to have an internship, and you start to get those rolling. And it's because of something going on with NBC Sports. So maybe you meet somebody there that says, well, we don't think you're great at intern material, but we would love to have you actually contract for, I don't know, Little League softball or something that they would start you out at. I'm just throwing that out there, just spitballing, but there's something that comes up. There is an opportunity that comes out of this that is not exactly what you're expecting or hoping for. And I think that this opportunity has more to do with something that you do, not as somebody else's employee, but more on your own. Okay, so that's for freeze. Shakoya, what are Kwan's intentions with me? What a great question. What are Kwan's intentions towards Shakoya? Let's find out. First energy that comes up, Shakoya, is trickster energy. We've got the shaman in reverse. That's trickster energy. That's somebody that is con man, practical joker. This could be saying he would like to have fun with you, joke around, make you laugh. I don't think that this is the energy that I'm feeling, though. I think it's a little more manipulative than fun type of stuff. We have this card coming up, which means that you actually make him feel better about himself. Like you build up his ego, you build up his self-esteem. And so he appreciates that about you. This is going to be the last question I ask or answer. And then we've got the world tree. So you're like the ideal person, like the way that you operate, the way that you build him up is actually totally ideal to you. He doesn't see you as a challenge to him. Like you just are so nice to him or so good to him. He's not really working for anything. You're just being so nice to him. At the same time, he's still got his defenses up. We've got the 9 of Wands. He's still got the guard up. He's not really, and you can see this guy, he looks like he's kind of sneaking away from the camp. So I don't really see him opening himself up to you or, doing any kind of serious commitment towards you. He's just really sucking up your attention and the things that you do for him. But he has no intention of actually reciprocating or of taking anything to the next level. He's just going to basically, the way this is, he's basically is going to allow you to give him whatever it is that you'll give him without giving anything of himself into a relationship with you. Okay? Sorry, because I know that's not what we're hoping to see ever. So anyway, that was the last question. You're quite welcome, Rena. I appreciate you being here. Actually, Faye, that's not a weird question. I get that all the time in readings, actually. But unfortunately, the timer has gone off. La, da, da, da. You're quite welcome, Diane. Yeah, I'm not, like, my office is not fully set up. I've basically got my skeleton set up here so that I can be here and do the work and enjoy you guys and help you guys. but I don't have everything all set up the way I want it. In fact, my stones, my really pretty, gorgeous stones that used to be at the end of my desk are all in the next room across that wall right there behind the camera. So I still have to bring them over, and I'm waiting until I'm sure I've got a good space for them because those are really important stones. They need to be in a good space, not in the middle of moving jumble and settling in jumble. Willie Ducks, Mama. Hello, hello. Glad to see you in the room, my friend. I understand that phrase. Best of luck to you. Just keep on focusing on that dream. Keep on focusing on solutions, not problems. Focus on the solutions. You're quite welcome, Shakoya. Thank you, Diane. You as well. Thank you very much, Faye. Good luck to you, my dear. Maybe you can catch me tomorrow before I run out of time. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Those of you who were benefited by this video, number one, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And secondly, share this video with other people who could benefit from it as well. That is a great favor to me, and I do appreciate all of that. And of course, all of you know I do offer long distance Reiki sessions, and I also offer readings. All of that is on my website, which is in the description box below in case you happen to forget it. But it is www.amista, A-M-I-S-T-A, .info, I-N-F-O. Once you've been there and you make sure that I am the right reader for you, then go ahead and contact me. All my contact information is on that website. Best way to reach me is by phone or by text, or if you're over outside the United States, then by Skype would be the next best way. And we'll get you taken care of quickly, quickly, quickly. Everybody have a fantastic evening. Thank you again for being here. Peace out.